Russia is contending with a drone army and Ukraine has a nearly impossible army to overcome as they carry on destroying the Russian tank line's length immediately, as in the instance of loitering weapons, also called drone attacks, either directly or through fixed rotary and wing drones. In this clip, we'll examine the key drones that are benefiting Russia concerning the conflict with Ukraine with the rotary drones. First, rotary drones often move the most slowly. Despite their lack of speed, drones compensate for with qualities like vertical landing and takeoff, this mixture of frailty and toughness making them suitable for close-range missions. One rotary drone is becoming well known. The Golden Eagle can be found in Ukraine. Hello and welcome to Z. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. An Israeli drone is called the Golden Eagle. That offers tactical movement forces that dominate remote terrain and precise killing powers. The United States intends to share as they dispatch the Golden Eagle to Ukraine will oppose Russia. Golden Eagle uses artificial intelligence-based technological breakthroughs and the Revolution, a Dragon system with a distinctive notion of stability with proprietary tracking algorithms for target acquisition featuring cutting-edge computer vision qualities that enable precise hitting targets, both still and moving, using any of drones, several types of weapons, snipers, and other weapons with greater firepower than the majority of fixed-wing aircraft. Drones in general, fixed-wing drones are aircraft without cockpits exist, and the kind of drones most frequently deployed by militaries. They pose a threat to displaced jets and a variety of tasks, from pursuing an adversary, moving troops, to track targets for firearms fire missions. They've more than accomplished able to do, as demonstrated in Ukraine, beginning with Global Hawk RQ-4. America's top hawk is the RQ-4 Global Hawk. Once in place, a strategic reconnaissance drone, it scans the sky with its extended radar. The landscape, day or night, in photographic detail, regardless matter whether there are clouds or not, it can last longer than 34 hours. More than 40,000 square miles were surveyed. An accomplishment was made achievable on a single mission. By combining a strong turbofan jet with has a 131-foot wingspan and an engine this is larger than a Boeing 757's wing airline. About its involvement in Ukraine, in addition to having a sharp eye for NATO, hovering at an altitude of 50,000 feet close Ukraine over extended lengths of time, they have a searcher looking for Russian armor traveling far within the nation. A drone is the Bayraktar TB2. Produced in Turkey but well known elsewhere, one of the most efficient in the world ever used combat drones, as it achieved remarkable victory in battles against Syria and Libya, and when Lithuanians made their decision should give Ukraine a present in order to fend off Russia, they referred to Military Santa as dressing up as Military Ministry of Lithuania. Received $5.4 million they were able to raise, and asked that in less than 4 days nobody else but the Bayraktar TB2B delivered to Ukraine so that it might fly more than 20 hours at 100 miles per hour, maximum hours per mile, employing its 4 MAML laser-guided anti-tank rockets to destroy Russian tanks, fuel convoys, air defenses, and patrol boats, even a facility for storing oil across the border with Russia if one of the other in Ukraine. Dozens of Bayraktar TV2 had not already completed, which, incidentally, it has. The PD-1 was created for Ukraine by Ukraine. A ready-to-fly drone is used by individuals. Alternative, whose list of among the equipment is a gas-powered drone camera system with a fixed-wing data conduits and a ground command post. They work together to create a highly effective military drone, everything Ukraine lacked when under Russia's Crimea's annexation in 2014. This drone has a runway for catapults and options for vertical takeoff, can continue in the six-pack of air for up to 8 hours, pound payload, and is suitable for surveillance, search for agricultural, aerial photographs, and public safety, rescue. Notwithstanding applications, Ukrainian forces primarily employ it to guide artillery fire and to monitor the flow of Russian forces. The Polish WB Fly is a drone built by the Polish by hand business WB Systems. It travels at roughly 60 miles per hour for 2.5 hours. However, the drones fly for roughly 250 hours total daily in Ukraine. Because there is no scarcity of them, Poland has actually provided these drones. since 2017 to Ukraine, and they now play significant roles in controlling and observing troop movements. Artillery fire with pinpoint accuracy system using a simple setup and an inaudible lithium electricity powered by polymer batteries. The drone is ready for launch in less than over 10 minutes. German-made drones are the main quantum systems. An aerospace firm, a highly autonomous drone is the Vector that needs little training for its user's pilot. It may take to the skies in either a wingless or, when it changes, into a Scorpion helicopter with vertical takeoff capability and hovering, practical for navigating in confined urban areas and aerial views. It can fly at speeds of more than 25 miles per hour and for more than 2 hours. Each drone in the Vector family costs $200,000, making it all the more expensive. Even more unexpected is that the drones allegedly traveling to Ukraine via an unnamed group of donors. Yet another American drone entering the scene. The RQ-20 Puma is manufactured in Ukraine. Defense contractor based in Virginia. The Puma is a tiny animal, battery-powered hand-launched drone that features a top speed of 47 miles per hour. 20-kilometer range spread out over 3 hours. The Clever Mantis's Perseverance I-45A sensor bundle with day and night capabilities. Viewing devices in addition to a thermal imager mounted atop a stable perspective of using a gimbal mount to surface. Additionally, the I-45 has a laser illuminator that enables the drone pilot to aim targets and various other things of enthusiasm for ground forces. The Puma drone has already developed its skills, causing damage to targets in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it's currently acquiring even more further knowledge of Ukraine. The Ukrainian Punisher drone is a cheaply priced tactical airstrike drone doing a second job at home with a 1 hour, 30-minute flying time. This drone's mission is to eliminate targets with a 4-pound, 75mm bullet explosive, and with a 12-foot accuracy. However, the drone is flexible and may be equipped with other types of weapons, such as high explosive, anti-tank weapons, and fragmentation bombs. Explosives. The greatest range of these is 30 miles. Punisher can attack enemies from behind lines with the command of the artillery, air defenses, and centers. As per its manufacturer, UA, the Punisher's actions were dynamic at least 60 effective strikes during the war, which is excellent considering that the drone hitting objects and returning to reload compared to the highly deadly kamikaze lingering weapons. The hunt is on for lingering weapons. Glory prepared to eliminate objectives even if they must take themselves out throughout the process. Therefore, the moniker drones used for kamikaze attacks, and one of the Switchblade is the most effective of these. 300. The American-made Switchblade 300 AeroVironment is a modest, silent company. Munitions launched from a small device launching tube, first employed by American Special Forces in 2011. This 6-pound missile drone hybrid can be used to deploy from cover and keeping the operator's cover, as it doesn't produce a visible blast flame or trail of smoke once in flight. It spreads its wings and propeller and travels at a speed of 60 miles per hour. A fragmentation warhead for 1 hour, effective against automobiles with delicate skin and personnel groups in Russian colors. An older sibling of the Switchblade 300 and the Switchblade 600 is more recent in every regard. 2021 marked the first use of a drone. Switchblade 600 is 6 times heavier, and hence bears a far larger, strong warhead like the one on a large caliber Javelin anti-tank missile, armor-piercing missiles, signifying that kamikaze drones may be deployed in opposition to a variety of combat tanks, including its preferred Russian primary battlefield tanks that are nearby. Its fighting range of 25 kilometers. It's likely that the Phoenix Ghost is the least in this video, although it's possible that be about to alter if the drone is successful during the upcoming months in Ukraine, as the Pentagon just declared that the drone will be distributed in 121 units to when they would wow warriors with a warhead with the ability to kill medium ground targets with armor after a liquid vertical takeoff and target hunting during the anticipated flying time, approximately 6 hours. Drones from the WB Group operated in Ukraine is made up of a grouping from Ukraine and Poland. While Ukraine manufactures the aircraft, Poland attaches it to a Ukrainian anti-tank weapon or warheads that disintegrate based on the mission the drones are meant to be used. For use from Ukrainian launch vehicles, squads of hunters and killers collaborated with monitoring drones, yet this idea hasn't yet gained much traction. At this time, the Ukrainian army shoots them from less effective ground launchers, movable and more time-consuming to put up, yet are still valuable given that the range is 20 miles and a feature that allows for reuse. Various additional kamikaze drones lack the warmate from the WB group is a weapon that won't stop unless it removes some targets for the Russians on a volatile date. This is indeed any person's ideal destination. In this video, there are drones, as they strive to demonstrate that modern warfare may not be won by tanks and drones instead of fighter jets. And I'm going to subscribe to this channel, so to demonstrate these drones on this channel, if you agree, click the thumbs up button. You gained some knowledge. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.